To finish off 4.8 day 1 today, I just want to give you some hints, some things to be thinking about as you're working on the assignment from page 393. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that there are going to be some tricky problems here, and so give yourself a little grace if they're not coming right away. In fact, maybe set a timer. Say to yourself, I'm going to do this problem for this many minutes. If that time expires, then have what you have and then let it go. Sometimes these problems just require a little bit of a push forward to get there. So don't get too hung up on it if you're not getting it perfectly right, but after a while go look at the answers, get help from a friend, maybe talk to me on a Google Meet, one of those things. So some hints. First of all, I'm really adamant about the fact that you draw pictures. Sometimes just drawing the picture can be all the help that you need. Getting an accurate picture down on your page will make a big difference for a lot of these problems. Some specific hints. Before doing number 10 and number 17, please make sure you read example 4 on page 390. Again, this is in section 4.8, but there's a little bit of reading to do that will help you set up this problem. On number 10 specifically, use inverse trig to find the missing angle. So we've done some inverse trig. This is just going to be calculator inverse trig. We're finding the missing angle, but please make sure that you're in the right mode. Degree mode mostly for today's. So just make sure you're there or else it's going to be a confusing answer. On number 17, I just want to prep you for the fact that it will somehow form a 45, 45, 90 triangle, and so you can use those angles with your calculator if you want, or you can remember the ratios for a 45, 45, 90 specifically if you have them. They're in ratios like this, where we've got square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2, and 1. So just remember that as far as the ratios go. The other way you can do these ratios, and maybe this will be a little bit more helpful in this assignment, is, and again, this is 45, 45, 90, is you could also have 1, 1, and square root of 2. Those are essentially the same thing. They're the same ratios either way you try it. So please keep those hints in mind, and as I mentioned, make sure that you're drawing some pictures. I'm going to be looking for that when you submit this assignment, some pictures drawn. That can be your work shown on a number of those problems. If you just have answers, I'm going to say, no, that's not worth the whole credit on that assignment. So best of wishes to you, and let me know if you have questions on those word problems.